What's up, you guys? The viral lawsuit Monique filed against Netflix has finally come to a resolution, with Netflix settling with Monique. Although there are unsubstantiated reports that Netflix settled with Monique for between $5 and $50 million, the actual terms of the settlement have not been released. But what we do know is that the judge in the case refused to throw out Monique's case like Netflix first requested, and now Monique and Netflix have settled. So let's get into the details. Monique accused Netflix of engaging in retaliation by halting all negotiations with her after she called for a boycott of Netflix after they lowballed her with a $500K offer for a stand-up special. Monique pointed out how other male comedians and even white female comedians got paid up to 26 times more than what she was initially offered, like when Amy Schumer got paid $13 million for a stand-up special. And apparently when Monique publicly called for a boycott of Netflix for lowballing her, she was actually still expecting to negotiate with them. However, they stopped negotiations with her at that point. And that is how she was able to sue them for retaliation, because they stopped negotiating with her after she called for fans to boycott them for not paying Black women equally. The lawsuit said, quote, "The offer made to Monique was merely an opening offer from which there was an expectation, both by Netflix and Monique, of continued negotiations, likely leading to increased compensation being offered to Monique. Once Monique engaged in protected conduct by protesting the discriminatory offer, Netflix shut down any further negotiations and refused to negotiate in good faith consistent with its standard practices." So yes, it does sound strange that Monique would expect Netflix to still negotiate with her after she called them out for being discriminatory. But apparently Netflix had a legal obligation to not retaliate against Monique for calling them out, because it's not against the law to boycott or call for a boycott. So it's a really rare and unique situation that both Monique and Netflix were in. But the judge in the case sided with Monique's theory that Netflix's failure to negotiate an opening offer consistent with its normal practice, like what they pay other people, which typically leads to increased compensation, like when they negotiate and they pay people more than the original offer. The judge agreed that that constitutes an, quote, adverse employment action for purposes of a retaliation claim. And so the judge refused to throw out the case like Netflix had requested, and Monique and Netflix have now settled the case. The actual terms of the settlement have not been revealed, but Monique's team released a statement saying the matter has been amicably resolved. So it sounds like Monique might have gotten paid, being that they are saying it was amicably resolved. That sounds like money to me. But at this point, we can only speculate on the terms of the settlement. But what we do know for sure is that the case was settled and it's over now. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about Monique and Netflix settling the case after almost 3 years in court. Do you think Monique got a big payout? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.